1941, a date which will live.
Note that the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima.
These forces met their mark.
We have declared war on Vietnam.
But we don't plan to surrender either.
We are going to win.
Proportions and would lead to World War II.
Allied air forces began an attack on military.
Decide that in the 21st century that America...
March 5th, 2052, the United States has officially closed.
The United States will go ahead with a national quarantine. The new plague virus. Right here, pull over. All right, ain't nothing in there.
War never changes. It was the inevitable result of the path humanity had chosen. Everyone who entered into the conflict expected victory. Everyone was optimistic. But as the hostilities escalated, optimism faded, and society began to collapse. The great vaults were built to house the wealthy, the powerful, the influential, and those deemed necessary to their survival. Inside, resources and technology were stockpiled, a final defense against the coming Holocaust. With the past behind them and the present destroyed, they looked to the future. The sturdy Vault Zero was to be the nucleus of the Vault network, housing the greatest leaders, artists, and scientists. The inhabitants of Vault Zero were to reunite the vaults and lead the people to a new life, a new world. But after the bombs, the world would be a harsh one. To ensure the creation of a post-nuclear utopia, the Vault dwellers would need help. Machinery was constructed to tame a land hardened by the ravages of war, then tempered by nuclear winter. But plans were barely in place when the first missiles left the silos. During the destruction, communication between the vaults ceased. Entire vaults were lost. Those that survived were on their own. Not all vaults succumbed to the machinations of war. On North America's west coast, one group of military vault dwellers emerged almost unscathed. They surveyed the wasteland and squared their shoulders for the task ahead. These dedicated survivors salvaged the technology from the vaults. Technology that was studied, replicated, and fiercely guarded. For they knew that while their power came from numbers, their future lay in scientific knowledge. In time, they formed the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood used their knowledge to drive back the atrocities of the Wasteland, proclaiming themselves the technological saviors of mankind. They scoured the land in search of more technology, raiding mutant camps, bandit towns, and the broken remains of other vaults. But even they could not keep pace with the high tolls demanded by life in the Wasteland. The Brotherhood found themselves at odds with their need for new blood versus their code of technological secrecy. The debate was lengthy. Finally, the Elders ruled against sharing the technology with outsiders, convinced that they would endure as they had before. Further discussion was discouraged, and the Elders ordered the minority on a mission across the wastes. Super mutants, the foot soldiers of a conquered army, had been forced into a retreat across the mountainous barrier to the east. The Brotherhood constructed airships and dispatched the minority to track down and assess the extent of the remaining super mutant threat. But disaster struck while crossing the Great Mountains. A great storm gripped the main airship and flung it far from its course. The mighty ship was badly damaged. The smaller sections were torn from the main craft, never to be seen again. Many of the expedition's leaders were lost to the winds. The fraction of the crew that still survived struggled to keep their ship aloft before finally crashing on the outskirts of a once thriving metropolis. A city once called Chicago. Broken, scattered, and scarred, they took stock of the situation and once again squared their shoulders to the task ahead. The Brotherhood had much to offer the surrounding villages. They traded advanced medicines in exchange for food and labor. They traded protection from bandits in exchange for new recruits. In time, their ranks began to swell. Separated by distance and ideology from the main Brotherhood forces, the minority was free to forge a new Brotherhood of Steel, one that reflected the ideals they had strived for all along. However, one's future in the Wasteland is never certain, for an old power has awakened, also bent on making this land its own. Life in the Brotherhood is about to change.
Hey there guys, I'm Danks564 and this is a new Let's Play series of Fallout Tactics, because, well, Bethesda announced Fallout 4 and I decided to, why don't we make a Let's Play series to celebrate this, and I picked the least Fallout-y game of all the Fallout franchise, Fallout Tactics. And it's not very much tactic-y, tactic? Well, you get what I mean. I hope at least you get what I mean. And, well, first of all, we're gonna create our own character. Nobody plays Fallout games without actually creating their own character. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm thinking mostly I'm gonna create more of a shooty kind of guy with a high perception, and I'll probably create a character with good charisma, because well, charisma can be quite useful in the game. Like 8 charisma is really good, because somewhere mid-game I remember there's a perk in Fallout Tactics that allows you, well, first of all, it will increase one of your attributes by 1 point, like the attribute that you have most, it will increase it by 1. Plus it will increase the frequency of perk gain. Like by default you gain perks every 3 levels. If you get that perk, you'll gain perks every 2 levels. So it's really, really, really good. And we'll have high agility, whatever. And we'll probably, Perception. Probably. Oh, right. We can actually do it like this. I checked the character creation before, and I figured out that I want like the character to go like this. So we'll have we'll reduce endurance to like 3, and we'll still have decent amount of hit points. But now we can actually increase this to 10 and intellect to 18. So now our amount of skill points we're gonna gain from our intellect will be 16, and since we gain 5 less skill points from the gifted talent, but it gave us +1 in each attribute, it will be pretty good. So we'll gain 16 points. It's like if we had 5 charisma, 5 intellect, and didn't take the gifted perk. So all in all, it's a win, I think. Plus small frame, we get additional agility, and the penalties carry weight that we can carry, but we'll have like 6 people with us, so who cares about the weight, frankly. And I think we'll pick this guy. Skill wise, we're gonna go with small guns, because we'll use them. Maybe energy weapons, or you know what, let's pick thrown weapons. I think Gauss rifle, is it energy weapon or is it small guns? I think it's small guns. So thrown will be useful, because grenades are really good. And I think we'll pick, why not barter? Yeah, sure, why not? Other stuff we can always get later, like with our different type of peoples. So yeah, and we can take another like this tag later additionally. So I think I'll go with that, and maybe I'll change the hair to like brownish. Yeah, that looks good. So name. Okay, and age, it doesn't really matter, so why not 19? I don't think we can change the race, yeah, because, well, in single player you can only start as human. And I think that's all. I will not turn on the tough guy, because, well, I haven't played the game for quite a while, and it's a bit funky. You'll need to get used to it to be actually good at it.
Alright, you mutated redneck green-skinned sacks of irradiated flesh, listen up! I am Paladin Rychek. I am in charge of training you backward maggots in the art of war and survival. In my time in the Brotherhood, I have personally trained more than 50 initiates, and I am proud to say almost 14 of them are still alive and kicking. The elders have ordered me to mold you flabby, hip-slapping, berry-picking, rat-rubbing Brahmin kissers into capable warriors. And I am going to do it, even if it kills you. I will teach you how to eat, sleep, walk, talk, shoot, spit like a Brotherhood soldier. First level of training will be recruitment detail. You'll go to the surrounding villages and see what able-bodied primates are ready for an honest life's work. It is your duty to remind the village elders that if they want continued protection from the scum of this world, they will uphold their end of the bargain by providing resources and their best and brightest for Brotherhood training. Now get your weak-kneed, superstitious, soft-skinned, uneducated butts to the armory. You will be issued basic weapons and armor. There are 3 simple rules to follow with Brotherhood equipment. If you damage your weapon, you will spend a week in the box. If you damage your armor, you will spend a week in the box. If you lose either, I'll kill you myself. And one final thing, ladies. Welcome to the Brotherhood of Steel.
At ease, Initiate. My name is General Barnaky. I will be giving you your orders before every mission. But before that, I'd like to personally welcome you aboard. Considering that the Brotherhood basic training attrition rate is 85%, you should be very proud of yourself. Now, on to business. 2 nights ago, raiders invaded the resource-rich tribal village of Brahmanwood. Their losses have been heavy, and they are now ready to accept the Brotherhood's conditions for protection. We will return their lands and rescue these primitive people in exchange for food and a portion of their older children for new recruits. We must expand our ranks to meet our objectives, which makes every village count. I don't know what is driving the raiders this close to our base of operations, but they have been punishing the surrounding area. Brahmanwood is one of many villages that is now occupied by raiders. The inhabitants that did not escape have been slain or imprisoned. Make no mistake, Initiate, they have killed a fair amount of our brothers. Do not underestimate them. You will take your squad to Brahmanwood, locate and eliminate the leader of the group of raiders. Once he is removed, his followers will surely fall into disarray. You will then use the Brotherhood's superior might and intellect to butcher the remaining criminals. This is a standard assault mission, so consult the map in your Pip-Boy for the latest intelligence on the area. One more thing, warrior. You must ensure that the village elder survives. He is the key to our plans for this town. According to the local tribal custom, he alone deals with outsiders. Without him, we can have no agreement with the rest of the tribe. Dismissed.
Okay, so our mission is basically to go into the... Well, there's a map actually. Where's the map? Big boy. Map. To go in here and kill the... You know, the leader of the raiders, which is like here. We'll need to go all the way through here and eventually get here and kill them. So let's go and do that. The game itself, it's actually not bad. Frankly, it's actually good, but it's not Fallout game. It's very linear, and there's not much like role-playing in the game.
To the Brotherhood of Steel. You are speaking with Charon, elder and tribal father to Brahmanwood. You have arrived none too soon. Our village has fallen to raiders who rode out of the darkness. Some of my people escaped death or bondage by fleeing into the Wasteland, but without tools and shelter. This must be the doing of the Brahmin god of fate. With the bandits we trade away our present. In the Brotherhood we trade away our future. Very well, Initiate. I fully agree to your terms, but I fear this decision will haunt me till I reach the eternal grazing field in the heavens. Our villages are being held prisoner in the camp. Save them, and you will have more people to aid your cause. Lose them, and you will be cutting Brahmin from your own herd.
Sure. So there's like no dialogue options or anything like that. There are different endings, but they can pretty much be accessed from the last mission, like almost at the end of it. So if you just save it by the end, you can just choose the ending you want, pretty much. Okay. So the game is like sort of with the smart pause, but instead of pause, you can actually enter the turn-based mode. You don't have to enter turn-based mode, but it quite often is useful. Okay, why do we have that thing? We need... That would be much better. Yeah. But we have a grenade, so why don't we equip a grenade as well? We'll not use it right now, but we might use it eventually. So... Not a burst, just a single shot, yep. Shoot the dog. And you missed. Great. Farsight, by the way, how are they skill-wise? So Farsight is outdoorsman, and she can sneak. She can also use guns. That's good. Stitch here. He's a good doctor. And he can use guns as well. But he doesn't have great perception. So he's more of a short range kind of guy. And she has decent, she has good perception. So she can be a sniper. I actually remember Farsight from the time I played. I haven't played the game for a while, and for some reason I remember her portrait like You know, like it was yesterday. I think we'll move back a bit because hunting rifle is better when you're not like point blank range. And the dog is dead. Okay, good. So if you'll notice, the action points they restore. So you can fight in the real time, but it can be really dangerous, especially at higher difficulties, because well, you have much less control over what you do in real time. Because well, unless you're like Korean StarCraft player, you'll need to have a really good micro. I think we'll sit down, and that way we'll be able to shoot better. And far side, can you do want to sit down on? You know what? We'll just shoot a couple of times. I think we'll have a better chance of hitting. Nope. And snitch probably 4 times. For action points spent when moving, and shoot, please kill him. Not quite. But it didn't hit us either, so it's all good. Okay. Let's start with Snitch. Pretty sure he can finish him off. Okay, good. Let's end the combat. Let's reload the guns. Simply because we can, and Snitch can actually check what this guy has. I don't think he has anything useful, but... well, actually... You know what, we'll take this, and we'll actually give the ammo to my guy. Because he's a submachine gun, and it can burst fire. And we'll spend lots of ammo for it if we'll burst fire. Okay, let's continue our venture into the raider, sort of a base, into the village or something. This guy should spot us, right? And why don't we get closer? Good. Let's get closer a bit more, and probably go into turn-based. We'll probably be able to kill him. You know what? We can actually get like point blank range to him and burst fire. It should do quite a lot of damage. How much did it do? Only 15 damage. Well, that's not quite a lot. And you know what? Then move away from the line of fire, because you can actually hit yourself if you do that. And we'll probably sit down and shoot him from here. Okay, good. Snitch. Okay, you have a shotgun. You probably will hit my guy wherever I do. So why don't we do it like this? Yep, he hit me. Not very nice of him, was it? But he can heal me as well, so I'll not complain too much about that. Okay, good. So, where's Snitch? Let's go and pick up that medkit, because, yeah, that'll be useful, and we'll heal my guy. The combat, as you probably noticed, is much more arcadey than, say, Jack the Lions. But still not that bad, all things considered. Okay, we'll need to get into this door. But I think it's locked, and there's a guy here who has a key. Yeah. Okay, he's moving. Will he actually show up from the inside? No, it doesn't look like it. Can we see him from here? I think we'll need to get inside. Why don't we do it with Snitch? And that way he can actually... Can you... Oh no, you need to... Damn it. Can we burst fire right now? We can actually move one more Step and then burst fire. Well, 34, actually that's decent amount of damage. Will you be able to shoot him if you'll move here? Unlikely. Damn it. Yeah, well, he missed. That's good. You know what? We'll finish him off with my guy, probably. Yep. And he had an Uzi, so I think I'll give it to far side, just in case, you know, she'll need to fight in a closer quarters than her hunting rifle allows her, so actually take all. And put it here. And yeah, we're good. What do we have here? Key and some ammo for hunting rifle. That's good. Let's take this. Well, let's take all. And we'll give it to far side. Done. Okay. Reload. Okay, I think we're good here. There's nothing. That's not what I want to do. I think there's nothing here, right? Nothing useful. No. I think there were like a shaman here, but he doesn't do anything that we can. Well, anything useful, so we just can go and not talk to him. Actually, let's change positions, because I don't think she can actually hit anybody with her hunting rifle, but Stitch can hit with a shotgun, like with friendly fire. Locked, and let's get inside. What do you mean blocked? You mean Stitch is in the way or something? Can you do it now? Huh. What's it blocked by? Is there the guy on the other side of the wall or something? Okay, here we go. Well, I think we'll just run in, kill this guy, and then we'll try to shoot the other one. Okay. Probably like a couple of turns. What's the chance? Huh, we can't hit him from here. Probably because of that pillar. Fine. Can Farsight? No, she can't, because you know what? Why don't you run here? Then we can just disable the turn-based mode. Run away and... Okay, he's running away himself, so we can actually move here. Can you shoot him? Well, maybe. And he did, actually. So now, Farsight, can you... What if he'll move like here? I think he'll be able to shoot one. No, even... Okay, let's... Oh, yeah, that's good. 43%. Damn it. So why don't you sit down so he wouldn't be able to shoot you. And you run here. And try to shoot him. Damn it. Okay, I think we'll just enter and let Farsight to sit down. And then we can just pop out of cover and shoot him. Good. Let's reload. And let's loot. By the way, I don't think I looted that guy, right? Or did... Oh, no, I did, because he had a Uzi. Okay, Snitch, what does this guy have? Oh. Can we? Probably can. Good. And You know what? I think we'll change it to something. If there's 60% chance, just shoot it right away. A pistol? Yeah, I'll take it. You know what? You don't need all that much pistol ammo. Or a stitch. Can I, like... $36? Yeah, that'll be good enough, I think. How much ammo does he have? Decent enough. Can we... Oh, there's a shelf. Any boxes we can loot? Oh, cool. Steam packs. I don't think we can loot any boxes here. Fine. Let's open the gate and get into this area. There are a couple of dogs there. There might be one or a couple more guys there as well. Yep, there's a guy, actually. Damn it. Were there like 66% chance to hit? Or something? Who shot him? Farside, was it you? Like how? Why? Actually, she hit him somehow. Why don't we get here? Even like maybe here? And try to shoot him. Great! So only a couple of dogs left and I'm pretty sure we can take them out quite easily. Let's move a bit closer. And no, it probably just should have ended the turn, but shoot this one. Damn it! And you just run back a bit. You know, let's go in turn-based mode and let them have their turn. Ow. Okay, can you? Probably can. Good, this one's dead. Can you shoot this one? Not what I was intending to do, but okay. Good. Let's go and loot this guy. He has a shotgun. I think we'll give it to... We'll give it to Snitch. Stitch! Okay. That should be good enough. And you know what, guys? I think I'll make a cut here and we'll continue in the next episode. So we're gonna go all the way through here and eventually we'll kill the raider leader. Shouldn't be that hard on the normal difficulty, but I just want to get used to the controls and the feel of the game. Later I'll probably turn it to the hard mode. Well, not hard, well, just hard difficulty. Okay, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and goodbye.